What up, YouTube? It's your boy T-Dub with another T-Dub review. Today we are going to talk about cutting that cable. That's right. You know, a lot of people, they always, people like myself, were always getting scammed with all those daggone high cable prices, right? So I have finally decided to take the leap and do what everyone's been telling me to do for years, and that's to cut that cable. Just like most people, I was scared to do it because I didn't know what it was that I was getting into, or would these other streaming devices or streaming applications give me what I'm looking for. For example, is it going to allow me to watch the sports channels and at the same time watch the local news? Or for my kids, would it have the Cartoon Network in there, the Disney networks? I wasn't familiar with them, so I was scared to actually look into them. But as most of you guys know, if you do any of these things, most of these subscriptions, they'll give you between a 7 and a 30-day trial, free trial, to see if it's what you like. And the great thing about those trials is if you cut them off when you're supposed to, it doesn't cost you anything. So that's what I did. And the three that I'm going to test today or show you today is YouTube TV, Hulu Live, and there's another one I can't remember. But we're going to jump into it right here on this TV behind me. Now, this will work on anything that you stream your devices on, whether it be Apple TV, Roku, Sony product, or in my case, I have an LG TV behind me, and it actually has it embedded inside. So we're just going to jump right into this and show you what we got. So right now we're on the home screen, and I'm just going to go to this right here, and as you can see, again, this is LG TV, so whatever kind of smart TV you have, you might have the same kind of setup in here. So what we're going to be looking at today is, oh, that's what it was, Hulu TV, Sling TV, and then we have YouTube TV over here. So let's jump into Sling TV first, because this is the first channel that I tried. So Sling TV is another streaming device that you can do if you want to cut the cable. The great thing about Sling TV is that it's called a la carte. As you can see, a la carte TV. You can create your own package that you want. There is two different packages. One is where you can, it's called either the sports channel package, the regular package, or you combine all both those packages together, and you can get up to 75 channels. The channel that I have right now is considered the sports package, and I get 60 channels, and as I'm going to show you, this is what you'll see when you go into here. Just like any other TV channel or TV device, I like it because it has the preview guide on there, or is what we old folks used to call a preview guide. And it actually shows you what you have on there. And as you can see, we have ESPN, ESPN2, 3, the ACC network, and I believe I have another sports network on here that I can watch my sports channels on. But it also has the AMC, TNT, TBS, Comedy Central, A&E, History Channel, Viceland, BBC, and a couple other channels, but you have up to 60 channels with this one. Now, the only thing I don't like about Sling is that I wasn't able to get my local channels, whether it be ABC, CBS, NBC, Fox News in your local area. Being that I'm here in Kansas, I wasn't able to get my Kansas news station. So that's one of the only setbacks that I didn't like about this channel, or this streaming service itself, was Sling, is that I couldn't get my local channels in here. Now, another thing about this Sling TV is that you actually have on demand, or you have rentals. All right, so let me just back up here. So if we go up to the top right here, it actually separates everything. You know, what's going on sports right now. Or if I come over here, what I can rent, rather than having to go out to Redbox or do it on iTunes or whatever, you also have the capability of renting on here as well. And then, like I said, you can also go to My TV, which is right here, and it brings up all the most recent channels that you watch yourself. So that's Sling TV. Again, the one setback I didn't like about it is that you can't watch, or I wasn't able to watch as of right now, the local news channels that I prefer to watch. So we're going to go back to the home screen, and we're going to try out Hulu next. And I believe one of my friends put me on this. I was kind of skeptical about this one because all I knew about Hulu is that it was kind of a knockoff from Netflix. But boy, was I wrong. So let's jump into here to Hulu, and it's going to bring up the main page. Again, Hulu, the reason why I like it so much is that not only can you stream live channels, but you can also watch your Hulu series. You know, you have Netflix and then you have Hulu. So you can watch shows and everything with your subscription on here, as well as watching live TV. Now, so if I go to this little lightning box up here, and again, I want you guys, if you guys have a chance, use your free subscription and get, Hulu comes with a 7-day free subscription. So that's what I'm on right now to try this. But if you go up top here to, give me a second, right there. So we're gonna go up top and go to live TV. Live TV brings us up to what's actually being played right now. And the last thing I was watching was True TV with Funniest Home Videos, I believe. But we're on live TV right now. So if you have Cox Cable or anything, or your local cable company, if you were to go to your True TV, this is what would be playing on the TV right now. That's what I like about it. It's live TV. But if we go up to live and I just press down here, it'll actually bring up my TV guide or show me what's all on the channels. Now with Hulu Live, you get a lot more for your dollar here. Sling TV, that small package that I have, was $25 for that package, which got me about 65 channels. And then on Sling TV as well, you have the combined packages, which will bring you up to $40 a month for a combined, I think, 75 channels. Hulu TV Live, or Hulu Live, I can get up to 80 channels with it costing me $40. Now, you can do a lot of add-ons with your premium channels, whether it be HBO, Cinemax, Showtime, Encore, or Stars. But of course, everything you add on is another additional amount that you'll have to pay. And it varies between both the channels that you actually have. But Hulu, back again to the actual channels that we have. Again, the reason why I like this is that I can get my local news stations. You know, for example, if our WSU, shout out to the Shockers, if they're playing on one of the local channels here, I can actually watch it here on Hulu TV. Rather than if I had cable, sometimes I wasn't even watching on the local channels because I was on blackout. But here you can have a good chance that it's not blacked out. There will be times when some of those games are going to be blacked out, but you have a very better chance of watching on the streaming device rather than you have on your regular cable company that you're actually utilizing. But anyways, if we just scroll down here, you can see right now I have it on all channels, and this has everything. Here's an example of Fox News Kansas. This is my Fox News here in Kansas, or right now it's showing the Nebraska-Iowa football game. But again, this is what I like about it because, again, it breaks it down. So if I go up to the top right here, where I have it on all channels or recent channels, if I go up here and bring it over to my news, it brings up all my news channels, which I like because I don't have to go searching to see what's going on. And you see, like, it has HLN, another one of my favorites, MSNBC, and then CNN, CBS, ABC. It has them all. And then again, it has the local channels as well. Big plus for me, for us old folks that like to watch the news all the time. So, Hulu Live, you get about 80 channels, I believe. I'll put a link in there to show you guys later, but where you can actually look and check it out yourself. But the great thing about it is you get your local news channels. Unlike with Sling TV, you don't get your local news channels. But pretty much the same benefit from the both of them. So let's back out of here. We're going to go to the home screen and let's check out YouTube TV. Now, I will say YouTube TV is probably one of the most user-friendly ones, and it's one of my favorite ones as well. I think because of the user-friendliness that it has. So we'll bring up YouTube TV right now. And this is the one that I was real skeptical about because, you know, my kids use YouTube all the time and it would always flash up, do you want to try YouTube TV? And I was like, I'm not trying no YouTube TV. But when I tried it, I got to say I was very impressed. Now with YouTube TV, I'm paying about $40, $39.99 a month for 75 channels. And with this, I get a little bit of everything. And I like it because not only do I get the channels with it, I can actually record on here as well. Now you can record on Hulu, but I'm not familiar with, and I don't think you can with Sling TV. I'll have to double check with that. But again, I'm gonna put the link down here below once I'm done. That way you guys can check out the specs on it as well. But YouTube TV. So if we go to the main menu, which here is live, so this brings up our preview guide or our TV guide or our guide channel guide. I like this because it gives you the thumbtacks or the thumbnails and shows you what you're actually watching. The great thing about this is, again, this shows my local TV news. For example, let's go to here in Wichita, Kansas, we have KSN News. So let's just go down to here and you'll see that it's actually showing me what's going on my local channel versus Sling, where it won't allow you to watch the local channel. And just coincidentally, here it is playing in my local channel right here. So if I back out of this and I go back to my menu and I scroll down, I like also that it shows me when I scroll down, it shows me how many minutes is left of that program being aired right now. And you can't see it, but it actually says 13 minutes left of this program before the 1 o'clock shows or the shows afterwards start kicking in. Again, very user friendly. I like it because my mom, who is 60 plus years old, she's able to utilize this. And I think it just shows that because it's so user friendly, it's simple for folks that don't have a lot of experience with technology and folks that do have a little experience with technology, they all can use it. And as you can see with this, you got all the channels from Fox, ABC, NBC, all the way up to the sports channels. I can't express enough how many sports channels are in here. Between all the ESPNs, ESPNU, then you have the SEC channel, the SEC channel, the ACC channel, ESPN News, Fox Sports 1 and 2 and 3. Again, you have as many sports channels as you want to watch in whatever sports you're in for what's going on for that season. Right now we got the tail end of football going on. So every game you could imagine is being played on here, and you get it all for $40 a month. Now we go down to the end here. Let's just say I want to record on the Disney Channel Puppy Dog Pals. So I would go here to Puppy Dog Pals, bring it up here, and then I would bring this, and as you can see, it gives me, let me bring that up again, it shows me that this is playing live right here. But again, just like any on-demand you have, you can rewind, just like so. I can rewind, back it up, and play right there, and it just rewound. Or I can go fast forward up to the live portion. Again, it gives you that option to where, just like any on-demand service you were using, you can do the same thing on here. Again, brilliant. So this just kind of showcases what you get with the YouTube TV. Out of the three, YouTube, Hulu, and Sling TV, I would definitely probably rate this one for simplicity and more bang for your buck. Actually, not bang for your buck, but user-friendly, I would say YouTube TV. But more bang for your buck, I would say probably Hulu, because you not only do you get the live TV, but you also get the movies on demand that you have. Just like Netflix, you now have Hulu. For me, example, I love me some Seinfeld. I'm old school. They got every episode on there of Seinfeld, just like any of the older series or newer series of shows they have them all on Hulu. And then Sling TV, if you're more of a simple person, not a simple person, but just want the basics, you can go to Sling TV. But the great thing about Sling TV is that it's a la carte. You can actually add and take away everything that you want per that month. Now, the best thing about all this is that you're not in a contract with any of these subscriptions. What do I mean by that? You pay, right now it's January. So right now, say for instance, I wanted all three services. So I got Hulu, YouTube TV, and then I got Sling TV. But next month, my money's a little short. I can't afford it, so I cancel it in the month of January. So in the month of February, I have no payment because I canceled it. But say again, I got some more money in my pocket, and I want it on February 7th. All I have to do is go in there, register in there. It's got my payment information, and now I have my cable again. You can cancel and subscribe whenever it is deemed fit for you, not the cable company. That's the great thing about these services. So with that being said, this is what I would strongly suggest to all of you. If you're scared about cutting that cable, don't. Go out to these services. Take advantage of their free subscription for whether it be 7-day trial or 30-day trial. take it up on there. Just remember to cut that subscription off so it doesn't automatically charge you unless you want to subscribe to it for a permanent basis. I would definitely encourage y'all to do that. I was scared at first. Shout out to my man Dong, who told me to cut the cable and start saving some money. He told me to do it years ago, and I finally done it, and I think it's the best decision I've had. Now the only thing I have to worry about paying my cable company is for Wi-Fi, and yes, you do need Wi-Fi to operate any of these services. So again, it's T-Dub with another product review. Cut that cable. Stop paying these cable companies all that money. There's no need for it because you ain't watching half the channels that you have subscribed for anyways. But anyways, it's your boy T-Dub, and I'm out.